Hey everybody, before we get into this video, I just wanted to kind of get you up to speed on a couple things. We're way behind in getting videos. It's kind of my fault. Between scheduling, we did some traveling. We had a part for Freedom 1 that got delayed, and then I got the COVID. And so it's just been a mess the last 7 to 10 days, but we've got a lot of really good content. We've got race prep content, we've got project content, customer car content, we've got race footage, and then we've got aftermath stuff coming your way very soon. So just wanted to kind of get you up to speed. It's just kind of been a mess, but we're gonna get you caught up. I'm gonna quit my yapping and get in the house and start on my video editing marathon, because there's some stuff coming. So stay tuned. Appreciate you watching. Hey, thanks for coming back. It is day 3 of 5 to get this thing ready. And doing a little laundry. The old ball caps, they get sweaty and nasty, and you know, I've got a couple favorites that I wear every day, and so they're in the Maytag getting cleaned up. Decals are ready, so either today or tomorrow morning we'll run 30 minutes west of here and get those. But today we're going to focus on the trailer, getting the box onto the trailer and mounted down, and then we got to fix a bumper to that trailer. I forgot we had a bumper on there and it got mangled. We do have the nice big receiver hitch, but we've got an old rusty square end bumper from, I believe, the Dodge pickup, from before we were YouTubing videos on stuff, and we'll have to dig it out of the scrap pile. We're going to try and get that bumper onto the trailer frame and get this trailer aspect done. Hopefully the hitch will be here yet this week, and we'll kind of go from there. But it's a blank canvas right now, so let's see what we can get done. Updates. While my hats were washing, we got the pickup box onto the frame squarely. I just got to run into town and get a little bit of hardware. We've got, believe it or not, I've got the appropriate big bolts, but I need more flatty washers. So we'll run into town, get some of those, and then when we get back, we got to figure out how to get a older Dodge Ford style bumper to attach to this frame, which I think is quite a bit wider. So we'll see how that happens when we get back. But yeah, let's go get some hardware. We're gonna go ahead and run and get our decals. So once this thing gets bolted down, Jalen will get home from work this evening. He'll hit it with the turbo can of white, and then we'll run to the neighbors too and get our new portable toilet. And you know, this is gonna get dialed in pretty darn quickly, I think. And on washer notes, so we took a few shop rags and threw them in with my hats just to give them something to bounce around with. Look at that, nice and clean. It'll take a little bit to dry, and of course the edge of the bill here, you expect that, especially in an old ratty hat, but boy, way cleaner. I'm gonna get these hung up now so they can dry, and I can put one on. I got the old hair up here, this part, there's less hair than there used to be. Well, you've seen it, but yesterday I didn't use a hat because these were gross and it's a little red. So let's go run for hardware and decals, and we might get some plasma parts too, plasma cutter parts too, and then we'll come back and get back after it. Day 3 updates. We're looking better. We have all of our tires back from the tire shop. T.O. Haas tires in Aurora, Nebraska. Treated us really well. Got everything squared away the way we want it to be. And went and got a bumper for the trailer. That's not on yet. But body is bolted on like you saw. And we just picked up our new to us porta potty from Piper's Potties. York, Nebraska, Central Nebraska. If you ever need to have an event and you need somebody to supply us some portable toilets, detasseling, whatever it is, Piper's Potties. The number's on the door there. We'll go back and show you again. Here. That's who you call. We're gonna get to work. We're gonna try to have this trailer pretty much ready to roll minus painting and decorating this evening. So here we go. So when we run our trailer races here, they changed this rule last year and it's really smart. Whoever thought of it, I don't know why we didn't do it sooner, but instead of turning left and driving in big circles left, we go right and drive in big circles right. Reason for that being it's a safety issue. We're intentionally hitting one another, and even though you're only supposed to hit the trailer, there is an inadvertent hits to the tow vehicle sometime, and sometimes you're aiming for up in this area. So by turning right, you're exposing the passenger side of the tow vehicle, not the driver's side if you're turning left. So we turn right. Now why do I bring that up? Because we've got a porta potty Jalen's feverishly working on. We gotta flip the door because we want the door to fly open as we're going here, as we're going this here direction, turning this way, so that the people sitting over in this area can see the special guest that's going to be in the doorway. So the door will be like this, and as we go by, or as Jalen goes by, sorry, it'll fly open like that and you'll see the special guest. So we're fixing that up. Otherwise, porta potty's gonna fit just fine. We'll bolt it down through the floor. I'll go grab the bumper. We got to get these old bumper brackets off, slam a new bumper on it, and we're gonna be pretty close with the trailer.
It's time for an update. That tape out there. We've got, first things first, the newest back bumper on the back to this puppy to hide our big old beefy hitch receiver. And then the porta potty's in there now. And we've got our door all figured out, screwed our old license plate back up on there so it'll just flap open in the wind. And it's not bolted down yet. That's what we're working on next. Then we forgot to leave this in there. We're just gonna put 2 self-tappers and fix that back up so there's not a visible hole there. And then yeah, look at this box. This thing's practically mint. We've got ourselves a nice little trailer here. Then we got this cute little thing. Or hold on, let me get this. Allow me to set this up for you. You're pretty far away, but you'll get the point here. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that just cute? Nice little plastic holder for all your groceries when you want your tailgate down. So we're just gonna leave that right about like that during the race, and someone can just come up and bam, smash it. It'll look funny or something, I don't know. So we're getting there. Then we're gonna turbo can this thing white, slap our vinyl on it, and then paint the porta potty and whatever one of these days here. And she's getting pretty good. All right, here we are with another update for the night. The porta potty is now fully mounted. He's putting that thing on, and we got our cute little stubby Intrepid tires on here. Isn't that nice? And then when our bedside gets crunched in, it won't hook up on our tires and just bind everything up, hopefully. Still working on the bumper. Tried to kind of push this up a little bit because it's peaked down pretty hard. And I was trying to kind of bang it in too, so we don't have like hooks right here that people get caught on. But I think we're just gonna plasma that off, you know? Yeah. So that's where we're at now.
Okay, we're gonna call that a wrap on day 3. It's about 10 o'clock. We both stink. I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Jalen's tired. We've still got some stuff to do to Freedom 1, but as far as trailer goes, other than decorating and decals and little things, today was a big day. She's ready to rock. Welcome back. Day 4. Thanks for joining us once again as we work to get this thing ready to race. So we're waiting on parts. The trailer, like I said yesterday, is pretty much done minus decorations, painting, that kind of stuff. So that was a good day. We still have a lot of hitch work to do on Freedom 1 itself, but we don't have parts. So hopefully the hitch gets here either today or tomorrow. And in the meantime, I plan on doing some little stuff, changing the oil in it. There's one little vacuum thing that gets crunched every time we race it, and we got another one of those. Just gonna throw that on and just do some little things. Maybe vacuum some of the junk out of it while I waited for the big parts. And then we started it up and pulled it in the shop. Yeah, leaking coolant more than we'd like for it to. We were getting just a couple drips the other day, and it's slowly getting worse, and it appears as though it's from the joint between the plastic end caps and the aluminum center section of the radiator. We don't have time, I don't think, to make it to the U-Pull-It today. And now the thing's dinging. Oh, door's not shut all the way. Come, cat. There. As I was saying, we don't have time to make it to U-Pull-It, I don't think today or tomorrow, to grab one. So Jalen might be on his own someday next week to snag us up a used replacement radiator. But a drip here and there I wasn't going to worry about. But last year, I want to say the race was, they did one giant heat and it was like 35 minutes long, just driving as hard as this thing would go. And I don't like, I mean, I'm sitting here about every, oh, there's 5 or 6 drops a second. It's just continually dripping. So we're gonna need one. No big deal. We'll grab one. It's just a matter of taking about a half a day to drive there, pull it, get back, and install it. But Jay and one of his buddies can probably do that. So that's a surprise for today. But we are going to go ahead and get the oil changed. This little guy here, it breaks every time because of where it's at. So we got one of those. We'll swap that out and kind of go from there. A little loud because we have the exhaust cut out behind the cats on the Explorer, but I figured I'd show you this. I clean this up. Sometimes if it's leaking in this seam between the plastic tank and the aluminum coils, the center section of the radiator, sometimes you can take like a vice grip or a channel lock is what I tried, and I tried squeezing some of these fingers down, and I cleaned all this off, but it doesn't really matter because our leak is actually, there's a crack around this mount right here, but down in there. You can take this mount, I don't know if you'll be able to see this very well, but if you flex this a little bit, see that? I can actually make it squirt. So that's in the tank. It's actually broken and cracked. We need a new radiator for sure.
All right, people. It is now nighttime. I don't know what time is it. Hold on. It's 9:41. It's a little late. Mackey's in here. We just ate. And like I said yesterday, I got bored. So we started painting. Whoa, we started painting today. Got our nice grocery gate here, bright pink, so everyone can see it and they'll want to hit it real bad. Also, we had a bit of an issue with that bolt. The washer was rusted off on the back side, so I fixed that. Then we started painting the box white as well. And I also washed them today. Yeah, different things. Also, by the way, these turbo cans right here are awesome. They spray so wide, and you get one of these $5 Rust-Oleum spray can handles. Literally works on like any paint can, and you're like a real life actual professional auto body painter guy. So yeah, I guess I'll probably show you that now. We'll just do some time lapse of me painting or something. Yeah, this is the time lapse part. Editor note. Empty.
It's late again. Day 4 has come to an end, and actually that means we're in day 5. That doesn't sound good, but got some stuff done. Jalen painted. We got little stuff done to the race rig, Freedom 1. Oils changed. Got some vacuum stuff fixed up. Little things like that. Tires are started to get put on it and where they go and stuff. And then Jalen went to town and started painting the trailer and stuff.
Yeah.
So life is pretty good, but we got sidetracked. We had, so the Corvette, usually in the videos you see it sitting back in there. And it was getting dusty, and we kind of live out in the heartland, out in, you know, country. We're country folk, kind of, sort of. But anyway, we got cats, and sometime in the last few days, one of the dang old cats walked on the Corvette, and it was dusty. And so then the cat, you had kitty cat marks and kitty cat slide marks, and we almost had to eliminate a cat. But instead of doing that, we decided, we got a little sidetracked late tonight and dragged the Corvette out, washed it, and then we did a little waxing and buffing to get a couple of the scuff marks from the cat prints out. But
And now it's 1:30 in the morning.
we're gonna get some sleep. We're hoping the hitch shows up tomorrow. But in the meantime, how pretty is that, guys and gals? In about a week, this is going on Marketplace.
It's already for sale, but we just gotta list it.
Yeah, so if you're one of those folks that's messaged us or shown some interest and you're really serious about this car, get a hold of us, because once it goes on Marketplace, it ain't gonna last, guys and gals. Well, it's day 5, and it's not a new video because pretty uneventful stuff around here, ladies and gentlemen. Did some really minor stuff. Actually worked on the Valiant a little bit. Put a thermostat in it. The gasket is leaking a little bit, and fan clutch, checking that out. Well, I thought I'd give you a little daytime picture. Jalen got the pickup box trailer painted white. Low profile tires this year. We're gonna try that, because last year we had taller tires on it and they went flat. That was to be expected, but when they went flat, they wadded up around the axle and the caliper and stuff, and caused us some trouble dragging it around. So we're going with the rubber band tires this year. He painted this goofy grocery keeper inner pink. Still got more work to do there, and this is the other side. Got our porta potty mounted so that when we go fast, door opens, revealing the special guest. Not here yet. And yeah, we did some little things to Freedom 1. Jalen's gonna get a radiator, and we've got an idea how to mount that, give it a little bit of movement. Wheels and tires are on. We've got one tire that went back because it was leaking around the bead. And then Jalen did just a little bit of Plasmar zip right through here to help make sure that metal stays off those back tires. Yeah, this is the big question mark. The hitch is not here. I tried contacting the vendor on eBay to at least send me some tracking details. It says it's supposed to be here by Monday the 25th. We were hoping to get here today, and we could kind of thrash on that and get that big part of it at least assembled, so Jalen wouldn't have to worry about that when I'm not here for a couple days. But anyway, it'll get here. We'll figure it out when it comes. If it's not here by Monday at 1 o'clock, we'll order one from someplace else. And golly, folks, just, I've ranted about this a couple times off and on, but if you're gonna do business, number one rule, communication. Come on. So anyway, Jalen will clean it up and get the paint all fancied up while we're gone, and life will be pretty good. So anyway, I think that's it for, it was going to be a 5-part series, ended up being like 3, so, but that's okay. We're pretty much ready. A couple small things, and Jalen's going to handle the painting. So it's super hot today. I'm going to go in and edit some video in the AC, I think, and drink a couple dad snacks and just relax the rest of the afternoon. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.